Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning around on that end. We finished Act 1, Mythico Wings. No, I did not know. I need to fix that. That ended up, yeah. Hence the title, maybe? Does the title make sense? Surely the title must make sense, right? Somewhere along the lines, the title must make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live. Doki Doki Literature Club. Now let me just get the hold on. Is everyone holding on? You gotta hold on to something. I gotta fix the Discord. I gotta fix what else? The Twitter probably. Oh my gentle Jesus. How did I miss that one? Probably the Twitter. Oh my god. Oh my god. That looks better. Sure. There's one. Sure. Okay, now hold on. Everyone holding on? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everyone hold on. Oh my god. How did I ruin that? How did I forget about this? I got the title right. Okay. There. Okay. Now to Twitter's. Twitter, hello? Hi? Oh my god. Can we... Okay, work with me here, game. Not the game, but work with me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Breathe, Jordan. Breathe. Profiles. That's what we want. That's wrong. That's as wrong as that gets. Yeah, we're not playing that. That doesn't make any sense. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Now we can't even copy and paste something properly. Oh my god. I've lost my mind. Is what we've done here, essentially. There we go. Okay, life is good now, I think. Everyone's here. It's all good now? Does it all look good? Yeah, I see all your friends. Sorry. All right. Yeah, okay, so I have to share just how actually happy I am that people are here. Okay, let's get the game up. I mean, the game is up for you guys, but it's not up for me. So I got to click over here. Okay. Wait, who is Sayori? Wait, did I screw that up as well? Please tell me I've screwed up again. I know. Okay. Where do I want to start the game here? Am I loading a game? Am I pressing this thing that looks weird with an N and a P or an A? That one? This thing right here. We touched that. So I don't know what happened to this girl right here. Something obviously. Try and load a game. Okay, that'll make some sense. Here we go. How was D&D last night? Isn't this game banned on Twitch? No? Is it? A little late for that now, I guess. We've already finished Act 1, Denise Varga. You suggest the gobbledygook. How is Denise of the Vargas? Pan toast user. Oh, like I can't read that, right? Oh yeah, and demonetized. Is that how they work? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms as if she's gonna call off John Denver in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I don't think it is Denise. That we haven't really run into anything that I would argue would make it any worse than any other game, quite frankly. There's far worse than this on the internet. God, you could watch an Amaranth stream, for Christ's sakes. That girl is my neighbor and good friends since we were children. He's okay, trying to platinum Death Stranding. Good to hear, buddy. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. It sounds like so many hours. It's all of the hours, essentially. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and like, I let it catch up to me. Okay, this is all normal, right? Oh yeah, sure. An ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Twitch's website has a list of prohibited games with an adults-only rating. Doki 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 is not on there. I always tell myself, it's about time I meet some girls, or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. Did we not join the literature club? Perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any other girls in it anyway. Wait, you tell me girls cannot be a fan of anime? That's right. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs really aren't any that interest me. And besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Bastion? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. As she smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, and we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. How is everybody doing? I need to get that like out of the way. You know, that's the start of the Jordan multiplier. Go off to the moon. So we can get that the pleasantries right out of the way, right? No rants. Oh man. I mean, we haven't ranted yet, unless someone in chat gives me something to rant about. Sleepy. But it's 10 a.m. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. What did you come in here for, anyway? I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Hey, I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. What, really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs, and it feels like that arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather do something personally I enjoy and make something special out of it. Morning! Well, in that case, what club did you decide to join? You didn't sleep well and think I may be coming down with something. Coming down with a case of the Chelseas, eh? I hear that can be terrible. Terrible, terrible. Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Weren't we in that already? Type of thing. Literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's like kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in her club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too, isn't it? Is it not? My brain be moving slow today. My brain moves slow every day, especially since last Thursday. So is this a new club? Not that we want to be. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Bastion. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? No. End of the game. Done. Sorry. Out of here. Huh. No. I mean, I guess so, but In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Oh, I can do favors. I won't ask you to join, but if you could, like, at the very least visit my club, it would make me feel happy. Please? With a cherry on top? Guess I have no reason to refuse here now, right? Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Monica! Yeah. Sure. Guess I could check it out.
Awesome. You're really sweet, Bastion, you know that?
We do. It's nothing, really. Nothing. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing.
Shall we go then?
It's how they get you. It is, right? It's how they get you every time.
I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Oh, right there. Already making me feel welcome. I'm more important. I mean, look, that's how they said that the Death Star, was able to recruit so many good people. They had cookies and a dental plan. She is. I don't know what it is about her, but she's got a couple of assets that are absolutely fantastic. So did the dating hotline help me? No, it never, ever actually helps. Actually, Penguin's wearing I thought you were playing Persona 5 Royale. I thought you were going for like another, 2 hours. I went to go take a poop. And I came back and... yeah, too much information, maybe. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Next thing you know, you're being brought into weird ceremonies and you're not allowed to talk to your family. Oh, so Scientology. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings on open the door and smacks me in the nose. Ow, Jesus. Wow, I'm back. Yeah, a little glitchy there. Yeah, back from the Matrix, eh? Did you take the red or the blue pill there, Monica? And I brought a guest with me. Great. Oh, God. A guest. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh, I'm a boy, all right. Yep, checks out. Still there. Penis is still there. Would it kill the atmosphere? Wait, why would I want to run away? Have a foursome here. Maybe. I don't know. Or horny on main, right? Sure. Oh, don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. All words are escaping me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Right? Never stick your dick in crazy. Is that what they say? I thought you were allowed one. Just one. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Correctamundo. What? Yes, I am. No. Natsuki, girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Just say yes, you coward. Yes. Wait, hold on. Yep. Are we already having this disagreement here that Natsuki may or may not be best girl? She's no Rise, okay? She's no Anne. Oh, and this is Yuri, the vice president. Nice to meet you. As she appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. It's a lot of ball of energy to keep up with. Nice to meet the both of you. So, I ran into Bastion in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to tell, well, you know. Oh, sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to ran on into him. We're bumping uglies all day and just so happened to go, hey, you want to join the club? Sure. Rise is arguably crazier than Natsuki, let's be real. Yes, she hides her crazy better until she's literally put her claws into you deep. And then it's too late to escape. What the hell happened to Yuri? Is she gonna jump into a chopper? She could. Thank you for getting that. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come on and sit down? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Heaven forbid they actually do that in the art section of the game, making it look like a table. But she walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. And meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you really didn't plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start up a new club. Yeah, true, don't gotta go digging for that baggage. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. She reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Me. Right? 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 Are we allowed to leave? Maybe. I mean, do we want to leave? That's the question. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. And Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. How about a sake set? Sake it to me. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Oh, don't worry. Teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Tee-hee! Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. She's winning. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, like, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy a cup of tea every once in a while, and I'm glad. She faintly smiles to herself. Now, this seems relatively similar to the very beginning of the game. I can't remember if they're saying the exact same things. It would appear to me as the character Bastion that it's just brand new to me again. Am I following correctly here? Time to break out the fragile china right next to everyone's books. I was going to read that as boobs, and I was like, well then. Not the exact same, but pretty similar. Similar. So, Bastion, like, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, encyclopedias, dictionaries, thesauruses. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. It's a weird groundhog kind of thing. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. The absence of what's her name kind of changes things. Why, can we not say her name? Siori? Is that like bad? Are we unaware of who? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks on up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I really like to read Urban Dictionary. Does that count? Oh, that's good. As well as the Sears catalog. Don't forget Victoria's Secret as well. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. You guys are fucking with me in the brain, okay? You're fucking with me up here, okay? You're making me forget whether that was actually the name of the character that we played the last act, and then I had a blow to the head and we can't remember what anything was going on. As Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. That's sexual. My favorites, usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. She goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Seems so reserved and timid since the moment I whacked on in. Whacked. But it's obvious, by the way, her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. There's only 3 girls and you in this club. Okay. Yeah, I'm bopping to this background music. It was funny when I was starting the stream. I'm listening, so I can't hear Synthetic Life at the start, but all I hear is the Doki Doki Literature Club, and I'm sitting here bopping my head just like Wolf Slayer says. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you on in for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. And at this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a... Now that I remember. I remember mentioning me as Dwayne The Rock Johnson because I made a Dwayne The Rock Johnson thing. It honestly takes a lot of work to get a song that can consistently loop without you getting sick and tired of it, right? And her broken wrist, remember that? Someone pay attention to me. I read the first chapter of Frankenstein for a school project. Does that count? Yes. Maybe. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. You read supernatural mystery books, do those count as horror? It has the word supernatural in it, and mystery, and book. Yes, I will count it. Count it. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Her eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a scrap piece of paper behind last club meeting? It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine. Monica the narc. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? Well, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet, eh? Such a narc, man. Monica is Miss No Fun. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Monica needs to put tracking devices in all of you. Who hasn't to say that she didn't put them up our butts already? You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you like writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri, as we all sit in silence. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Perked up ears. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even Steven. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. And I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. Monica knows everything anywhere we go. She doesn't need tracking devices. No, she doesn't. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. And besides, now that we have a new member... Whoa. I haven't joined any club yet. Okay, I was dragged along by a pretty girl, and she offered cookies and a dental plan and possibly something else. And they're just taking me on. A good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the important part of the topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I wanted to join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, right? But I never made any decision. I got other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. These eyes cry every night. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. Well, I guess I need to tell you the truth, Bastion. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. Don't lose to the puppy eyes? Oh, Mythico Wings, we already know we've long lost to the puppy eyes. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Just gonna put a reminder in chat here since we got pretty full house. You mean like the Olsen twins, DJ Tanner, Uncle Jesse, the cut it out uncle. Please, thank you. Thanks, management. It would feel terrible for letting everyone down in the situation. Well, we gotta let them down. Yep. Did Lori Loughlin go to jail? Aunt Becky? Did she already go to jail and get out of jail? Can't remember. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, yeah, we're not quite the Brady Bunch. Who would I be in that scheme of things? Would I be Alice? So that would be the argument of the Brady Bunch, that Alice truly ran the show there, right? She's fucking everybody. She had, I mean, maybe not the children. That's a little off color, but all right. I will join the literature club. Wow. One by one, they light up. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that? Yeah, I do. It'd be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you're really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Bastion, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Wait. So were they already an official club previously before this Sayori person that no longer apparently is around for chat anymore, making me think I've lost my mind? Oh, yeah, sure. Yep, sorry, someone stumbled on in here. You want some shows on? Sure. Give me a second. Hot seconds here, folks. Let's go find Lulu Kids. That's what you pointed at. There you go. All right, we're all happy campers here. No idea. I never actually watched that show. Like, you mean the Brady Bunch? Am I old again? Or Full House? Perhaps Fuller House, even. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? She did say she'll do everything. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem. Write a poem. Yeah, there we go. Monica looks at me once more. Bastion, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Tee-hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling on up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. From what I've seen in anime, clubs generally do require 4, sometimes 3 people minimum to be an officially recognized club. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. I mean, on the plus side of things, at least there's one less poem to read, right? Look forward on that end. And with that, I depart the club room and make my way home to my giant mansion in Sarasota, Florida. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth, but this time I don't have someone to walk home with.
Natsuki,
Yuri, and of course, Monica. Vandake plays raiding with a party of 5. I'm gonna have to check to make sure I can fit you guys on into the table here with a Vanguard raid. Thank you. Welcome on in with the hype raid. Boy, I gotta say, people really pop on in here. They love their Doki Doki. Welcome on in, folks. I'm someone who can barely read half the time while paying attention to chat, but that's what we try to do out here. Will you really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Hey, look, if we get to spend our time with these 3 beautiful girls, I think it'll be okay. Used to be 4, maybe. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Can we get that notice from management again for the new ones? Goddamn, management's got to work overtime every once in a while, right? We're just trying to keep the spoilers, you know, first time here. Popping the cherry, as they would say. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Great. I get to randomly pick 20 goddamn words that are going to make goddamn no sense at all. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes, obviously. Can you hear me? Oh, that was... Wait, like Monica is... Oh, wait, Monica was never there before. That's right. Okay, 20 words. Gonna love me some excitement. Okay, girl in the purple hair, dazzled on up. Oh, wait, dazzle right there. Fantasy. There we go. A little bit of Captain Disarray. All right, there we go. Who's ready to click random words? Me. Yeah. What were you playing, by the way, Van Dyke Plays? I think I first read your name as Vandake, and I'm really, really sorry about that. Because I can't read very well. You'll figure that out. Analysis, we gotta pick that. Anytime we see that word, we also have to say it weird like that as well. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Frightening. Who doesn't love some... Ooh, raindrops or rain cloud? Drops. Secretive, eh? Oh, no. Who loves a good massacre? Purple hairs do. We don't know how to word in this channel. Apologies for the weird Canadian on screen. Look, do I look weird? Do I come off as weird? Maybe. Do I come off unrestrained? Absolutely we do. As long as you know you're saying it weird. Right. Well, now I'm not saying it weird. Now maybe I was the one saying it correctly. Maybe it really is Van Decay. Van Decay Plays. Maybe it's like a Seinfeld joke. Van Decay Industries, right? A little bit of a nibble. There we go. Pressing X to doubt. Press F's in chat there, folks. All right. Captive. Cove? Covette. Cove? Anime? I'm incapable of reading. Kawaii. Incongruent. The most electrifying man in sports entertainment. Brings upon disaster for himself as he whispers sweet nothings about a climax. Oh, that went out there.
Hey again, Bastion. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Tee-hee. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I can at least keep my word. I'm back at the literature club, and I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out, probably having a cup of tea.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Bastion.
Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I look forward to reading all of your poems, all 3 of them.
making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What the fuck?
Scones could be a good dealio.
What the? Was that like Oscar the Grouch appearing up out of nowhere? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki. Oh, wait. You're covering the words. I can't see them with your beautiful hair. You're sort of. You need to be in the background. You're in the foreground. I can't read. There she. Just get out of the way. As Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga. Is that how that would sound? Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back on into her seat. I'm sorry, Bastion. We'll make sure to put your comfort first. It's a lady who knows how to please a man right there, right? Putting the man first. You don't see that too often. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. No one likes an attention seeker. No, maybe not. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. I'm in Bullet Club, finally. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Well, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Like, are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Playboy book number 1814. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Am I failing at reading here, Chelsea Ann? Is this just all of just the, oh my god, what's he doing? How many teenage girls' lives have I ruined so far? 1? Baker Rooney, welcome on in. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is a girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this, especially the pullout in the middle, right? Sure. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled on in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Is this the point where we strip down to our bra and panties and have a pillow tickle fight? A little too forward there? Maybe? Doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Yeah, I guess it's not that type of club, fortunately. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. And meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. No horny jail, directly to horny jail. Just bonked right on the head. I can't take any more blows to the head, okay? I've had too many concussions. I'm very bad at noticing details. Oh. Did I miss a major detail? Wow. That's how it happens, eh? I mean, you've been here long enough, right? You gotta know that I'm just missing little bits of everything all the time. Not just in this game, obviously. Through that entire segment with Yuri, the room was literally skewing. Wait, was it? It's back to normal now, but Wolf and I were just like, when will I notice? Apparently never. Now Yuri's gonna go. I did see that Yuri had gotten real close to the Wait, all I saw was Monica was in the foreground instead of the background. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks the same book that she lent to me.
And more than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her, sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. This is what happens when you go on. I haven't even had a rant today. Baker hasn't even gotten me started on anything. Are you kidding me right now? Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I have made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. It's focused, and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Something fairly obvious here at Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I got you on a rant last night when you did. You did. I think everyone in here is fully capable of getting me started on a rant. And that's how the Jordan multiplier multiplies. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? One to write notes in and one to keep pristine. What's the story about anyways? Well, look at the cover of the book. It's entitled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Oh, that sounds wonderful. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Okay, that sounds like that's the human centipede. Ass to mouth all day. That might be a little bit of a spoiler, you're telling me. What a great book. I'd read it. I thought The Human Centipede was a great movie. The sequels, not so much. First one, quality movie man ship. That's not a word at all. Film ship? Film. Quality film! Fuck me. She does look hardcore. Difficulty of PS5, Switch OLED, Switch Online expansion, take your pick. Oh my god, yeah. Anyway, on into it. Yuri, did you miss the message from management? No spoilers. Wait, hold on. Yuri? What? The book, I mean. No, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those types of things. What else is Yuri into? That's what we want to know. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. She's a sicko on the inside. It's just that this kind of story kind of challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Is that what she's into? Is that the one, like, what's the one where, like, you is it autoerotic asphyxiation? Is that the one that you're into, Baker? I mean, you and I had a private Discord conversation about it a couple weeks ago about how to set it up. And just all the people that were in here from that small little raid have now lost and scurried away. Like, oh, this is what this guy talks about, of course. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. What is with this text? Then son, oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? Yeah, I caught that. Not again. I'm sorry. Oh, but don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. Yuri is the true face of darkness. Is it the purple hair? But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention. It's the gentle smile. Yeah, it's not the broken wrist every once in a while. Docking points for changing fonts. I can't keep up, ladies and gentlemen. Quick, get to sucking that finger. Oh, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. That's, you don't need to worry about that. That just means you're passionate about reading. You can't cheat on your paper by messing with fonts. I mean, this whole game should just be in Comic Sans, right? The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Can't talk, gotta go. But I wanted to say, hello. Hello, Sharktone. Thank you for dropping on in, buddy, for the lurk. We always appreciate it. Hello and goodbye. Hello and goodbye, Shalakard. There's the joke. Wrapping it all on up together. Where's that Sharktone character? Is he gonna bitch about how he can't put his points into anything again, by the way? Right? There, look, now I'm following the jokes. I'm following the jokes that my chat has outlined for me here. It's finally working. It's working! Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? I'm sorry? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Joke ruined, never doing it again now. Feels bad, man. Let me just get the book. As I quickly retrieve the book I'd put into my bag. Is it fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Group reading time? She just farted, it's fine. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything, right? Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her pressure over my shoulder as I read. Presence, I said pressure. I can read. What's going on? What do you have to show me something? Okay, hold on. My son wants to show me something. Okay. Sorry about that. I'll just get close to this spawn of Satan and read with her. Now, she's no spawn of Satan. How can she be? She's a beautiful young woman, purple hair. Surely she changes her font every once in a while, but I wonder what Logan found. Oh, nothing. He just wanted a TV show on Corey Carson. The tattered, shod remains of his babe magnet. No, don't even joke about that. Oh! I should have wore the shirt again, but I don't... Maybe I can put it on again? I don't know if it was washed or not. What's the matter? Maybe this time he actually does have my babe magnet shirt.
Apparently, Corey Carson wasn't winning that one. All right, welcome back. I'm back. Better babe magnet than the myth, the legend. Wait, who is? Someone? Be a liar. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting as Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance on over. She's reading from my book instead. Sorry! Oh, Jerry, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Sorry, she's a Canadian, obviously. I mean, tee-hee. Here, this should work, right? As I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. She timidly closes her own copy and we each lean in a little bit. Our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to open the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Flickaroonies. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb. Did I just pull the and then the arm around? Is that what I just pulled? Is she gonna lick my fingers so that I can flick the pages myself? This is gonna get sexual, isn't it? I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page. Yuri slides it on under her thumb after it flips to her side. Suck your finger. Kind of? But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than ever before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, yeah, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted there for a second as I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah? Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page, and instead I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it with my own volition. Reveal your rectum, show me your butthole. You certainly have the weirdest of things, Baker. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Is it a safe video? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Oh yeah, of course it's safe. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? Oh no, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that jazz. That's what you were talking about. It's safe-ish, but definitely safe. Okay, let's check this out.
I got tired of seeing boobs, so I want to see some butthole. Show me your butthole! Show your butthole! Butthole! Reveal your rectum! Let us see that butthole! I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew and Chip, I'll kick your fucking ass!
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew and I'll kick your ass. That was good. Thank you for that, Baker. We can't please everyone around here. No, obviously. It was to appease a few people in chat. Is that the average Brit? I thought those were Americans. I thought that was your average Americano. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Tomato. Probably. You know, I think it was just like Baker said. Ever since you guys, you know, weren't interested in staying with the Brits, you know, you guys have gone downhill. Is that what they are? When I went to NASCAR, sometimes, yes, they could be. There's so many left turns. Butthole here, butthole there. Dale Jr., he just came out of a butthole.
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. I'm getting skewed off to rant about something, and we can't. We gotta stay focused here. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea Ann is a fan of NASCAR. I don't know if she came out of a butthole like that or whatever, but, you know, it was Chelsea that liked NASCAR. Heck, I like NASCAR. Also did not come from a butthole. So, you know, to each, well, I don't know what that helps you out with. Tee-hee. Are you feeling all right? It's a bad stereotype, but a deserved one. It's just not the majority. It comes full circle, just like a butthole. I mean, I went to 2 races, in Michigan. I feel like the further south you go, it might get a little out there. Michigan's basically Canada South. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if you're feeling her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. I grew up on that shit, but yes, it absolutely depends on where you are. Yeah. Alright. Don't push yourself. You'll end up right into the safety barrier wall, and Daryl Waltrip will go, boogity, boogity, boogity. That's a hard lick. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that all about? Is there ever a point though, like, see, like, that's the weird thing, right? The further south you go, at least on the East Coast, things get a little wacko, right? But if you're on the West Coast, is it opposite? Because like California is pretty, you know, they're pretty with it. So on that side, if you go further north, is it like a weird, the earth has been turned over, but not really turned over. So like if you're in California, if the further north you go, they get crazies. And then apparently in that make-believe Midwest that doesn't fucking even exist, but they tell me it exists. There are 4 coasts. There's no Midwest. There's no East, West Coast. What? Just flip the map and Jordan's technically right. See? Right? Exactly. Did something just happen right now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange and just left right out of a poof. Like that. So you don't own anything? No, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's not alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? She might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. So I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it on back into my bag. I'm ranting. It's... Damn it! Alright, Natsuki, let's read your poem. I was told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. It's like I said, Jordan's the kind of guy to turn a demo into the length of a full-size game. Oh, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you like so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Wait, Mythic, are you asking like from Natsuki, like who are we smashing or passing? Was that did I miss that? Did that go right over my head? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. I'd play Smash with Natsuki. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it up for the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. And I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her. Just let me point out that they did not use the proper Queen's English. Humor is spelt with a U. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Finally, we get to read Monika's poem. Hi, Bastion. Having a good time so far? Wonderful time. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the by, since you're new and everything, if you've ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I already told you about the strip down to the bra and panties and have a tickle fight, and you weren't even open to it. At least not yet. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Oh, I'll bring something up. Keeping that in mind, of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, hence we'll never get the tickle fight thing, so it's never gonna happen. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled on it. Go take your extra U's and put them in your tea. Wait, so how am I supposed to, what's that UWU thing? You woo woo? You woo woo woo? Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Tee-hee! Don't worry, Bastion. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Jordan, sorry. Am I cutting off to the other side? It's wait. So wait. Uwu is oh, never mind. You helped me out there already. Wait. Uwu, wait, is this like Zack Ryder? Uwu. Uwu. That makes no sense, but all of the sense in the world. I look forward to butchering that later on in the day. Yes, that's true, as I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Bastion. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I underestimated you. Wolf hates uwu? Oh. Well, how do you say that now? It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low, and that way it always counts when I put in some effort. Tee-hee! That's not very far. Yeah, why do you hate uwu, Wolf-kun? That's not very senpai-like. I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? That's a big oof right there. You know that Yuri likes the kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's like a bad thing, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just given up on people. Spends so much time in her own head, and it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. That's a big... Wait, is he really gone now? Wait, did that just happen to be a time when he could jump on off to a meeting? Or have we really, really made him go
put his tail between his legs. Okay, I'm making sure here. I have been known to chase off some viewership, trying to hold on to what we got here.
She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she's too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for some alone time, don't we all? Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Hey! Already? Oh, I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. So I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Tee-hee, that's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. You don't say. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyways, that wasn't as good as Natsuki's in your opinion? The way Natsuki said monkeys climb trees really resonated with me emotionally. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, I forgot about these. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it on up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep a pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. True. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Now on finally to Yuri's poem. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional with her broken wrist. What was that? Oh, did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and ends up covering her whole face. Ooh, woo woo, ooh woo woo. There we go. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Tee-hee! She takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? None. I use the big red pencil, still. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? She stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Unable to find excuse, she trails off and traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. I'm making these girls sound like they're about to ask what star sign I am. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Car time! Like, are we going in a car together? Vroom vroom? Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. So many different skills, techniques that go on into writing even a simple poem, not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Road trip with mythical wings, where are we going? Demand to know. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Oh, to the vet. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamily, as it's a rare opportunity, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't that supposed to be a literature club? I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Just had to get the little guy some juice. I'd like to visit Tuganama in Russia. Tugamana. I hear the Tuganama. Oh. Walked right on into that one. As let's read another poem. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's good. Oh, I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to... Yuri, I had to go get my son a drink. He's a baby, and a toddler. They're very demanding.
I didn't mean to take so long to read it, so... And then I got myself a Coke. I was thinking about getting a beer. I'm embarrassed. Well, I just don't read script very often, and I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bastion. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Terrible writing with a broken wrist, right? I mean, wouldn't it be actually really good writing with a terrible wrist? Like, if your wrist is like this, and you can write that well. I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only beginning symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Bastion. Me too. Oh, cool, Yuri. That's great and all, but when do we get to sucking our fingers? I mean, eventually you advance from sucking fingers to sucking dicks, right? That's how that goes, I think. Am I hearing things, or did the music do a little weird thing there? Now it doesn't sound like it did anything different. I can see how if I got off on a rant, I can miss these things. Outside of the glitches and the weird font, that's the only thing I've actually noticed. When you guys mentioned in chat about something all looking weird, right over the head. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I'm hearing things? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself on into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. How do I know that they weren't drawing dicks? Big, veiny, 8-inch dicks. How do we know? As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, and meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. That sounds like your kind of club. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. She dismissively returns the poem to the desk. I guess you could say it's fancy. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. We're done at the vet. Now we go to the store. You were at the vet for 6 seconds. Unless I've gone into a DeLorean and we back to 1985, Marty. Maybe it was longer than that? I don't know. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Bastion did too.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, Vicky Guerrero, back again. I appreciated the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Bastion liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Ladies, relax. We don't need someone to end up hanging off of their ceiling fan. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... She stands up as well. You're just jealous that Bastion appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Well, how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And that you're full of yourself? Oh, no. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Bastion started showing up. Natsuki? Alright, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities like that. Something, women, something, complaining, something, am I right? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. Okay, this is a lot going on right now. Oh. Okay. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Just let it happen? Okay. Like, I mean, like, stop hitting buttons, let it happen? Or keep hitting the buttons to read? You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Keep reading. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa! Be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do. Oh my god! We have... Stones have been thrown. Just stop reading, Jordan. You'll make the same amount as you progress as if you were reading. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with you in your head? Yeah, go on. Let Bastion hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Bastion? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I don't agree. Okay, oh god. Okay. Again. It's so nice of the game to make their font that much bigger for me, so that an old senior citizen like myself can finally read it. Yuri. That's creepy. Hi, Monica. How are you? Oh, wait. Wait. Could you move out of the way? I don't know whose name I'm picking. Hey, Bastion? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sure. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Okay? Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. It's all part of her master plan. Get the two of them to fight each other. Then she gets her all to myself. Right? Stu! That's a Squirtle! Yeah, it's very nice of you, right? Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom and runs away. Oh dear. How's Stu today? She just wants you to shove your face in her tits and forget the yelling. I mean, that does work. Looks like they're done. Like a pair of earmuffs. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. She's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. But, Bastion, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget it all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but keeps glancing at Monica. Good, it's a home day because I have an online conference all afternoon. I read that very quickly, and I read it as, good, it's a home day because I have an online conference in my bathroom. And I was like, okay then. You do you. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. Oh, no, it's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Bastion. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. Oh, big sigh, yeah. Yuri is sus of Monica, you can't blame her, right? I'm running out of hats. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Well, I'm sorry for causing trouble, but... I would assume he's referring to the wearing of my child's hat, right? That was weird. We were sort of carrying on. Monica, Yuri. Poems time. Yes. Always got to spick. Always got to spick. Always got to pick. Yeah, hot party. That the words escape me. Massacre. Damn it! Ah, all right. You gotta give the people what they want. No, I won't throw that on. $12. I'm sure I'll forget that goddamn time. It is an unstable relationship, I would say, that we have with fireworks blowing off with a fluffy nightgown that caused a little bit of excitement from us jumping on the bed with the family when we visited the waterfall on a family adventure
that caused us to afterwards take the kids to the playground, in which we left them unrestrained to nibble uncontrollably on our strawberries, because we all came off as lazy, angry, analyzing the emails. How many Pokemon have I captured recently? Hi. It makes my head look huge. I actually have like a small head, but sure. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Okay, I will put Gabby's dollhouse on. Relax. Where's your juice? Yes, I'm wearing your hat. You said hat. That was pretty good. I look like a middle-aged Ash Ketchum. Oh, that's the joke. I didn't quite catch on there. He keeps saying a hat because he sees me wear his hat. Do you want to wear a hat? Yeah? Okay, he wants to wear a hat too. Give me a second. Which hat do you want to wear? Want to wear a hat? Hold on. Let's see. We got a hat here. Want to wear this hat? Here, you want to wear this one? Here. There you go. You have no shoes. Ash is a terrible trainer. Come here, let me fix that. Want to show everyone you're wearing your hat? Nope. Off you go. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm the worst Pokemon trainer. He is 20 plus years and he still hasn't won a tournament. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable over here the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Bastion. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Ash always gave away his good Pokemon except for Pikachu, right? Yeah, like, that was the whole part of the show. Yeah, get with the program, Dad. If you wear a hat, Logan gets a hat too. That's a hat party. You're not wrong. I wanna be the very best. No, I don't know the words. That's all I know, is just like the very beginning. And something about Team Rocket. Professor Oak sends Ash to catch Pokemon so he can get with Ash's mom. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. I just thought I'd blame the chat for this off rant that we're having about Pokemon. I know it's like, I guess I look like Ash Ketchum, but this is the problem. This is why games take me years, people. To catch them is the real test. To train them is my cause. Wait, is that the next day? I wanna be the very best. Do. No, there's something in between that. I will travel across land searching far and wide, more like Ass Ketchum. We already know there's a Rule 34 involved with that. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Pokemon? Right? So, maybe? Well, now we have to do it all over again, right? Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, let's go make out in the closet and discuss it. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Pokemon, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. Nothing but I would do. No, see, you lost me. Pokemon. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off here. I feel like this hat is just, it needs like the propeller on the top. You could really get on up to some
Dennis the Menace hijinks, perhaps. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know that you really didn't mean it. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. I'm just going to end up reading the Pokemon theme song like William Shatner talks. Pokemon? Gotta catch them all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon. Bastion, don't say these kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's just a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica? No, don't read it like William Shatner. George Takei will write some condescending hate tweet because you stole a scene from him 60 years ago. Have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Isn't Shatner working in an Amazon warehouse to pay off his space light? Probably. That sounds exactly right, actually. I didn't even know he was 90. But... oh, wait, was this something I was missing entirely that never caught on now? The weird face and the eyes thing? Something about sailcloth, blind sight, anon, reciprocality? What? I'll accept your apology anyways if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I always was afraid secretly hated me or something like that. Tee-hee! Yeah, you might want to get that checked out. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was a little. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. Oh, I read that like my last period was today, and I was like, oh, like a little too on the nose there. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You'd have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't it where you played music as well, Monica? Oh, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Perpetually Monica with the follow. Thank you. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's, Monica looks at me. She's here indeed. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. I think Monica's probably working on the Britney Spears hit Toxic. It's about these two. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bastion. She smiles sweetly and shoves the other two out of the way. She's zoning out hard. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyways. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. Well, in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Chose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. And besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Bastion, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Oh yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyways. Okay, can we just start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. It's time to get those fingers out. They're gonna start finging again. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. She takes a deep breath and pulls out the copy of the book of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make me reading here anytime better, it's a nice cup of tea. I've never seen Yuri get quite this excited about reading. Okay, can I just say, I thought I noticed another thing, and don't get on me about it in chat, but did her chest get bigger? Like, I mean, like, not overall, but like, I'm glancing between two screens, and maybe she's doing something with her hands, and then they drop, and then it's caught. Just forget I even brought it up, okay? Just don't even bother. Don't even bother. You see what you want to see. Oh, God. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. Can you hold this for a second? I'm telling you right now, they were bigger the previous time she was just on screen. Maybe she was closer to the screen. I need a beer. This game's fucking with me. I need to like put 2 pieces of tape on my screen to measure, and then measure again afterwards when I think they've changed. Old person laughing, then coughing. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches me an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me to set the kettle down. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, she appears elegant and methodical. And now for a 2-hour rant on why Yuri sits. Okay, maybe I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Oh, that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. I don't recall her legs being long. Did they get longer? Let me take a good long look. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Did she literally just not go, behind me? Did Monica's boobs get smaller? For fuck's sakes. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain as I head down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Can I fix your pajamas? Here, let me fix your pajamas. That looks like she was a little cut in there a little bit. Gotta fix your here. Come here. Come here. Oh, you're so heavy. So you got your hat on? And you got your hat on? I got my hat on? Yeah, we got hats on. Can you wave hi?
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, that's you. Can I have a kiss? No! Oh, you jazzed me there. Yeah, that's definitely not healthy. Yeah, what do you got all over your face? Goldfish crackers. Huh? Yeah, lights. Okay. There you go. Yeah, that's drawing. I think it looks better on him than it does on me, obviously. Whoa! Sorry. Yep, hi. I'm not hitting any buttons. I'm back. Nice tattoos, Yuri. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Is it me or is that really fucking hot? We're done at the store. Everyone was well behaved. Glad to hear. Were treats acquired? Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Nothing to see here. Apparently not. Yeah, of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, so even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, woohoo! In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Oh, see, I thought Japan used the metric system. And it was 100 degrees. Because, we make sense. 0 degrees is freezing. 100 degrees is boiling. Not these weird Fahrenheits. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. We did. We got Mountain Dew and Cosmic Brownies. Are Cosmic Brownies special brownies? You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you around... Anyway. Well, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Bastion. It's very endearing. Are they the type of brownies that let you see Nelly the elephant? Okay. Well, yeah, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Bastion, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's just a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. What's the matter? I know your pajamas are getting a little long. Here you go. Here you go. What's the matter? Do you want a nap? You want a nap? You need a nap. Come here. Get over here, you goofball. Let's have a nap. Nap time. Oh, you don't need your hat for napping. Nap time is best time, perhaps. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Well, it's probably because she's getting railed on the desk, hence the back pain. I wonder why that is. Oh, it's most likely because my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Hence the boob growth. Now I haven't noticed it now. So now I'm starting to think that it's when her hand is in front and then it goes away. I'm thinking that's why I thought they were getting bigger. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Okay. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Bag of small chocolate candies. Called Smarties. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, as if in sync. Bye, 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 bye. It's gonna be May. We assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Oh, slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. With all this fixation on Yuri's breasts, I'm beginning to think it was your teacup. She hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with my chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands, holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth, and just like that, her lips hover over it. Hey! Her expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Bastion, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. She starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Bastion. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Bastion. My heart. This is what we call a weird chant moment. My heart won't stop pounding, Bastion. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? She suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Gotta grab... I can't even read it. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. It's like the crazy eyes. Looks like she hasn't slept in days. As somebody from the rural south, I do not understand how that was a mispronunciation. I gotta roll on in with the ideas and erms. I can't stop laughing. At myself, by the way. Oh, hello, hi. Yeah, time to share poems. Whose poem should I read first? Yuri's. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written today. She smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. The poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. You just have to hold it. Oh, this is a lot. Better get my reading glasses on. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. Torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. True controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. Lost my prayer. There we go. A prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving this existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of a planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes, tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Yeah, I guess everyone needs to see the initiation video. I know for a fact if I had submitted this poem in my poetry-oriented creative writing classes, it would have gotten an A. You may not like it, but this is peak human performance. I'm actually impressed that went okay. Thanks? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, and I had to take it out on my pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. You took my pen and you wrote it, and now I'm touching it, and this got weird. I prefer monkeys climbing trees, to be honest, from Natsuki. Yeah, a little more simpler. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Natsuki's. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. Things got real awkward real fast. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's... Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Touch my pen, Jordan Senpai. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean... I know you've been, like, spending time with her or whatever, but, you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Hey, Baker. Maybe later after the stream, we can get together and touch pens. Touch these nuts more... Oh, walked into that one. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, and the world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Wow. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's poem, but yesterday's was way too short, and I'm just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem, and I doubt I have to explain it. You see, spider lover feels like a slur, and that's the problem. Like anyone would actually agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, and something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think of you less. But that just makes people stupid. Hats off. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy, right? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as the two girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic, don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's the freedom line when you're already... Alright, enough Alanis Morissette. I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. It's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing. You can leave now. It was a little out there. Monica! Now, if anything, I think her boobs have gotten smaller. Bastian, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. You don't say. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Natsuki, I can be friends with multiple girls. Apparently not. Isn't that kind of messed up? I mean, sure, we should probably, is there a nurse or a doctor at this high school that we can go have a chat about with? Or are we just going to keep letting her cut herself? She even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. I mean... It's definitely not because she's depressed or anything. Oh yeah, definitely not that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. And I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. And while you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. This is the second day she has tried this. Monica wants that D. Anyways, want me to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful color. Flashing, piercing, red, green, blue, endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grafting, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a board on a table. It's almost like they're trying to say like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless PM of meaningless. Delete her. A little Matt Hardy moment right there. Delete. 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 Well, Monica, sorry, I know it's kind of abstract and all. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. I saw that little glitchiness with you, though. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I can't forget about that one. Sesame Street helps troubled Canadian. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. And when that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. I can hear you, Monica. Anything, please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I haven't saved my game. We should probably save it after we read this special poem. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I love you. That was nice. That's like in Home Alone 2. When, they're all forced to say, "We love you," right? That was great. It really was. Okay, everyone. Wait, what the You just want to let me save here, guys. My mouse cursor got a little fucked here. What happened to my other save games? No, I agree. Those are both forms of mental... Of course they are. Wait, are we talking about me having mental illness? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could just come sit at the front of the room. Nice cursor. Yeah, thank you. Where did your saves go? I don't fucking... What the fuck happened to my cursor? I look over at chat for 50 fucking seconds, and now it goes back to just being a normal, everyday fucking pointer icon. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting our new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I heard... Look, maybe it's because she's much closer here. I'm telling you. They got a little bigger. I don't really do well with last minute preparation, so don't worry too much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Bastion joined, and we've started with some club activities, and someone isn't going to the washroom. What? The washroom. I just referred to my son going to the washroom instead of going to bed. Never look away from the game ever. I know, right? Now someone told me about a poster. I don't know about a poster. Don't ever look away. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? Logan? How about bedtime? Logan? Covering his head with the curtains. Bedtime. Don't laugh at me, it's bedtime. You want the music on? Wait. What? No? Why don't you go sell me your new truck? Go get me your new truck. Oh, you want to put your new hat on? There you go. I think that fits you better than me. There you go, buddy. Okay. What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and difficult to manage. Natsuki! I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Damn, I don't remember redecorating the club room. What the fuck poster are you talking about? It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. Dial-up tones. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. And that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Like, these are all in like Japanese. Like, I don't read that. There's nothing there. Right, Bastion? Yeah. Yeah, that's your hat. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Bastion to agree with just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Bruh! Yep, those are totally the posters me meant. Oh. Well. Wait. I don't know. That just looks like a bunch of, like, stuffies in the back. I don't know. No, we're not going anywhere. You don't need your shoes on. No, you don't need your shoes on. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Bastion joined, and as for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Bastion isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you really should consider your opinions for once. Am I serious? How badly did that concussion affect you? I literally see what looks like this classroom, and that's like a doorway. And there's like 3 stuffies like that all look like cats walking out of it. Look at it again once Monica is done talking. Well, she doesn't shut the fuck. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Bastion want to get more members too, right? Oh. Oh. She's just hanging around. Fucking give me all of them, for Christ's sakes. We all have our Jordan moments. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Bastion, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Sex? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Oh, yeah, that's there. Alzheimer's case? Maybe. Monica sits down, stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? Where's the Cock Club? I'm sure that's probably the next one we join, right? Maybe the sequel? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Bastion. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club, like the anime club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. She starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. She ignores Yuri and walks right on out of the classroom. This is bad. This is real bad. You want a different show? Different show? Corey Carson? No. Little Baby Bum? Oh, I need you to point then. Show me. Time to add another poster to the wall. Yeah, it's Netflix. Netflix. Hey, look. Hey, look. A poster. Wait. Am I missing another poster? Apparently I missed a poster. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, this game is already doing that. Oh yeah, absolutely. Chrissy? Want this one? Yuri, for shame, that was rude. Yeah, was. I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. I don't know what you guys are wanting me to pay attention to the... I am looking at the poster. It's the same thing. I don't know what that is, though. Right there? But what about you, Bastion? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. It just looks like a bunch of pixels. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. And with each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I literally saw and got my eyes checked literally 3 weeks ago. Perfect, well, not perfect vision, but I don't need glasses. I think my left eye is a little weaker than it should be, but leave me alone, guys. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone every once in a while, so if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Fucking with Jordan is my favorite pastime. Although for me, it's my full-time. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow, as Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Eh? I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think You're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monica! I wanted to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay, me too. God, I can't afford to even pay anybody, let alone, I need them bifocals, or hell, even trifocals? Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Maybe I should put on my new sunglasses that have my new prescription on for them. Maybe they'll help me read. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Bastion before we leave. Jordan, let me say in the boiler compartment, that's my payment. Okay. Just to see what he thinks of this, time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I don't know what... okay, it is this, right? Beside where Sayori is hanging there from the ceiling. This is what we're referring to here, right? That's what you want me to focus on? That is a desk, forehead. Okay. Well, I think we're just referring to your dearest friend strung up by this. Okay, well, I noticed her before. Phew. Things have been like a bit hectic, haven't they? Bastion, I wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at the club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how you mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. I'm sorry, what? You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, okay. Do you want me to speak out what I see here every once in a while? I notice the film grain TV effect is happening here. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... No, Dave! No! Stop it! Well, we always have to choose the kawaii word. Wait, what the fuck? That was someone's little head bopping up at the bottom right here. And while we all just want to take a little bit of a twirl, we found ourselves playing with our mouse. We were clicking around all this time playing an anime game, but honestly, we become a little bit uncontrollable and had zero judgment in regards to all of this bliss that we failed to reach a climax unless bubbles were involved on this bouncy sock for $35 wrapped around with some lipstick. And that's how we got the yeah, that's a real long set of fireworks to go off. That's a lot of ones that are gonna dazzle my precious sweet aura. Unstable. Pleasure. Family time. Yeah, it's not as long as one of Yuri's poems. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, as we look to defeat the misery that has bespoken us. Hi, Bastion. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? Rob! Hi! Welcome back. Think he noticed the little bouncy. I did notice someone's little head bouncing up every time I picked a couple of words there. You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, I noticed that, and the amount of numbers, like instead of picking 20 words, it just kept adding a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, you know, that type of thing. We're talking binary there. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, hey, the poster's gone. Look, I did something thinking about yesterday. I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be, and I guess I feel threatened or something. I missed the poster. I know this is something that we're doing together. Adding another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? I have perhaps seen the self-yeet scene more than 80 times. There's never any more posters there. So he is noticing things. Yeah, cute, little bit. Yeah. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You want your magnets open again? It's raining magnets. Hallelujah, it's raining magnets. There you go. Oh. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? More strawberries? Wait, did I miss something again? Strawberries? It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Bastion, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Bastion is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Oh, this is gonna go over extremely well. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. This is starting to sound very similar to yesterday's conversation. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. She said that exact thing yesterday. It is a whole sense of Groundhog Day for Bill Murray once again. Not to mention for yourself as well. She stands up and makes her way to the closet. Wait, wasn't this where she got upset and then ran off and cut herself before? Deja vu is what the word I'm looking for. Yes, we've seen the black cat again twice. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the water filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches the electric kettle, and she's going to go plug it in at the teacher's desk. Exactly. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk, and I watch her movements. She moves really contrast to her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. She appears elegant and methodical. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Hey, can I walk with you? No, that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. She hurries out of the classroom. It's the Matrix, Jordan. Yeah, I mean, that's all. I don't even see the code anymore. I just see, blonde, brunette, blonde, guy, cat. That's all I see. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like this. This time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored waiting here, so let's go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be at the water fountain. Head down the hallway. We're going to hear some weird sounds again. Urinate, possibly. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I peer around the corner. Yuri! Again, cutting herself. Oh, hi. Well, okay. Pendulum simulator like Siori. How did we not learn yesterday? Are you referring to the streamer like I didn't learn from yesterday? Or are you referring to the character Bastion Tai played by me, the streamer who is clueless? I think clueless can apply to both of us. Good luck trying to find your weapon. I already robbed all that you had. Wait. How did I... Sorry. This had really weird deja vu. Me too. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? Well, actually, it happened yesterday. My head's a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been really showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. Mr. Horny Bastion, Horny Stick, whack! At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I would think I could come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Bastion, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Oh, you mean like sharp like as in stabbing you right in the goddamn eye? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Monica da best Doki, is she really? I don't know about that. Can we just stay here a little longer? I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Just the two. Okay. We can stay here till the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Am I seeing something in her face? Like a mirror, like a shadow image? Yeah, get copyright struck. That was a joke. That looks like Siori sort of coming through there. I see a poster. I don't see a poster. I do like knives, though. Wait, no, that's Monica. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Yeah, Monica, you're really coming through here a little strong here. Nobody deserves to be alone. Nobody. It's weird how, like, Yuri almost, like, notices Monica. Yeah, Monica has the front ground now. I'm getting Inception of boobs right now going on. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. Wow, words are being thrown around. Double boob attack. We can walk home together every day after school and read together. Eat together and sleep together, and doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Bastion? Well, okay. Yeah, we probably should listen to Natsuki's monkey poem again, right? This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyways. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're really not spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if you try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm not going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll just make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about all this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
I changed my mind.
You did.
Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable.
Wait, no, But I like Yuri. It's Monica is the one that's coming off a little bit of, a little weird.
Can you hear me, Bastion? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away.
Oh, okay. Hey, Hannah, how are you?
Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you.
Just think of Monica from now on.
Just Monica. Just Monica.
Just Monica. Oh, okay. Just Monica. Okay. What the? Anything but Monica. Can we get some hypers in chat for Monica? Finally! Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Bastion, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. I am well, just helped my dad earlier with staining some wood for the back porch. Just Monica. Guess Jordan is getting what he wants. Just Monica. Alright. You're too nice to me, Bastion. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Don't. I mean, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? So help me God. We find poor Yuri sitting in a bathtub. cutting herself multiple times. I don't know. Tells me not to worry about it. You're going to keep it in your room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about it, with me having it. Here's a friendly reminder to take care to watch spoilers down the line. No one has done anything to necessitate this. This is just the management talking from your friendly mod team. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. She certainly comes off as well-adjusted, healthy, and affectionate. Yeah, that's great. Is that urine and blood on there, or maybe someone spilt their coffee on it? That's a disaster piece. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, the poem is about blah. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I'm starting to have better feelings towards Monica now. Yuri, you're scaring me just a touch. I need a beer for this. My God, I need a beer. I can't be expected to just, take this in without alcohol, okay? Sure. I wouldn't mind a translation for that poem in the Discord. I don't have it open right now, so it's not like it's spoilerific for me, unless it spoils something going forward with the game. Because we'll probably finish up this act, but going forward, aren't you the most thoughtful person in the club? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that was like, yeah, would it be better or worse if it wasn't Yuri's blood? She also urinated on it. Yeah, so we definitely got the scent. That's great. She marked it. How are we doing for time, by the by? I see we're almost about 3 hours in. The plan was to finish this act, and you don't have to tell me like, are we close? Are we like 8 more hours? You know, that type of thing. Thank you, Perpetual Monica. Decent time? Okay. I mean, I'd like to probably finish at least by 3. I mean, if not sooner, but like that's sort of like my stopping point for today. About half? Then I tell everyone what time I can actually stream till, and then we're like, well, maybe not now, right? Yeah, Yuri, you're... I think I'm going to vomit. Well. Any thoughts on the next community challenge? We did have Shalakard pop his head in here every blue moon. He did share some ideas. I'm not really thinking going down his route. I really don't want to play Devil May Cry or anything like that. Scarlet Nexus was a little bit of an interest, but I don't have any ideas next. So if anyone has some ideas, that's not on my list in my Discord of something you might want to see me play that's a little different,
you know, I'll take upwards of a couple games and we'll throw it out there. Or if we can all agree on something. Scamming DM. No, we gave him a try. And he missed out. 95% done still means it's not 100% done. Don't say I didn't warn you, Bastion. Didn't warn me about anything. Yes, no. What am I saying yes, no to? Pokemon Snap, old or new? I don't have either of those. I don't know how I would feel about a Pokemon Snap. I feel like I would have to wear that hat all day. Yes. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Well, if you're gonna play Pokemon, you have to wear a hat, so yes. I mean, I don't own any of the Pokemons. Like, I wouldn't mind trying a Pokemon. I never played Pokemon before. They were a little past my time. Logan, get those out of your mouth. No. We don't know yet. That might be one of those things. I might throw it in the Discord for a vote with a couple other games to sort of see what people are wanting and go from there. It's time to figure it out. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, you have to remember that there's something called the Jordan multiplier. So basically, take however long you think it may take me to finish a game and then multiply that, because we get into rants, we get talking about politics, and God knows what else. We never truly finish anything. So, oh, jeez. That was out there. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, can you make cupcakes? I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Oh, Jesus. That's some throwing out there. Yeah, so we're finished the first act. I guess I was meaning, how far are we in this act? Because I'm going to do it by act. So it will probably look like we'll finish act 3 and 4, or 3 in the epilogue. Fair enough. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. Oh, I know that. I already know what I'd like you to do. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere at the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Hey, what about Bastion? Bastion's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Bastion around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I need to do anything. Okay, then why not let Bastion decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Bastion make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. He's not in the room at the moment. Bastion, I know how fed up you are with the clothes you choose by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
But he has thrown magnets everywhere and then ran off. The cats are in here. Do you think they know swear words? Shit. Yuri sort of scared me off a little bit. But I feel like if we don't pick Yuri, bad things are going to happen. We haven't really been interested in Natsuki really at all. Are you kidding me right now? Mario was taken in an impressionable age. Pick here if you want, Jordan. I'm trying. It won't let me pick her. God damn it. Hey, Echo, cheers. How are you, buddy? We can meet at my house this weekend. Great. I promised it'll be fun. I knew you'd make the right choice. Is Sunday okay with me? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. Oh, it is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this hard work and then taking Bastion for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? A little bit late to the party? No one is ever truly late to a Doki Doki Literature Club party. Never. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Bastion away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you can take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Wow. I thought Act 1 was something. It would be beneficial to your mental health. You see, killing oneself is actually detrimental to one's mental health. I'm fairly certain that's how that works out. At least that's how. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? She got the crazy eyes now. Claws are out. Yeah. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Bastion. Yuri is really something, isn't she? She giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Morty. Finally. This is really all I wanted. One cannot have bad mental health if one does not have a mental. Yeah, there we go. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you this much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I started stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Bastion. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, just know how much I love you. The last person that said they loved me didn't really work out well for them. I love you so much that I can't even... Try that again. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. And I will be only yours. That does sound hot, eh? Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me you want to be my lover. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Making love so amorous, that's the way it is. There are some concerned noises as we sing the Spice Girls song. Do you accept my confession? Oh, man. I don't feel like there's a good answer here regardless. Yuri doesn't have a lot of experience with boundaries. It's boundless, almost. Yeah, that's personal. Yes. Okay, great. Oh, evil laughs. I feel like these are... Holy fucking Christ. I'm in danger. Do you remember? Oh, the poor janitor that's gonna have to fucking clean up this mess. Just sort of trailing off there a little bit there, aren't we? Yeah, she sure did get the point. Stabby, stabby. Who is this talking that's in this, this black text? Like, I don't think that's Yuri talking. Maybe it is. I don't know. Someone should probably tell him. Oh, you know the way it goes around on this stream. You're just gonna dangle it in front of me for fucking 8 more streams until like, hey, remember when that happened? Like, that's the Jordan way. What am I missing now? There's no poster. There's a knife. So this goes for a while. There's a helpful way around this. Oh, you mean like I have to actually do something? Yeah, I was under the impression that... I can't... Doesn't look like I can interact with anything. Is it fair to say that if is both Yuri and is also not Yuri at the same time? There's a button you need to click. A button? Like a button on her shirt. There's no button on her shirt. A button? Skip. I don't know what you mean by skip. I don't know. It looks like there's a button in her ear. That didn't do anything. Ah! I'm sorry, I didn't. Holy fuck. All right. I was just gonna say, that's a moment for the bra. Don't forget, play that on its loudest volume setting and also the slowest setting. See you later, Hannah. Oh. Do I want to hit the stop skip button at some point in time, or? I'm fucking crying here, for Christ's sakes. I am the bratwurst. Oh, we definitely would have been there a while. Missed crucial dialogue. Restart. Don't even joke with me. You guys had me clicking on wounds, buttons on her blazer. All right, it's festival time. Yeah, you got here before me. Who cleaned up all the blood? She just voted. I clicked on her ear. Holy fuck. I'm here. Did something happen? Oh. Something happened. Natsuki just ran past you. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Wait. Were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Maybe you peed yourself because you were there for 3 days. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the Gerbravapaces tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyways, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? That belongs in Persona 4, by the way. This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Okay, now we're in Trails in the Sky 3 world now, it looks like. Hi again, Bastion. Welcome to the Literature Club. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's some nuclear explosions happening outside. By the way, those files exist on your computer. The game actually deleted them. Wait, Rick, really? Of course we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip all over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Bastion. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Still a boy, Monica. Still a boy. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Sayori also existed at one point. Also, yes. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Boy, Monica, you're talking to me who doesn't pay any attention to any game we play at all. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Go on. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Yeah, that's how that happened. It's Otto really is hurting. Can't even take a drink with the beer. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Like, you mean the stabbing part or the vomiting of Natsuki? Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. It's worse on the PS5. I press every button and it doesn't hurry up. I mean, I have the auto forward time, like the text speed is irrelevant, but like that's as fast as it goes. Bupkis. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Bastion? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Monica is sentient. Monica does not like being sentient. True. And it's not just jealousy, Bastion. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And most of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. Also, it was sort of like a little Metal Gear action a little bit there too, right? I'm trapped. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. And by the way, they're real and they're spectacular. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others... Did you poop? How could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? You actually enjoy games when they do that. Yeah, the Simulacra games are known for it too, right? I don't know what those are. The smell I can currently say? Yeah, it certainly feels like it. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? Boy, really giving me all the options there. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Bastion. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. Stop! Mindfuck! Jesus Christ. On the PS5, did she actually say you're playing on the PS5? Or at least PlayStation? Tell me she didn't say console. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out of things that didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay. Are you kidding me? There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Monies. Oi! Moika! Monies! Monkey! Aeonia! Monica! Monka! Moise! Monica! Monia! Monak! Nika! Monka! Oni! Monacy! Monk! Money! Onake! Monica! Welcome to the Monica Zone. Enjoy your stay. Hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Yeah, I was only really able to write Monica. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Bastion, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. Welcome back, Bakeroonie. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Mika! No monkeys climbing trees, 2 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call. Hi, Colt! I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would be the help of the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now, we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? I mean, I don't know if you want to call it a recording. It's a live stream, perhaps, but how the fuck does she know? Well, I'll say hi to Monica. Hi, Monica. Hi. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. Oh, you want me to read them for you? But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yep. I'm so sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Yes, Jordan, this is a private moment. I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Your poem sucked. Baker tells you your poem sucked, Monica. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some... Okay. You could just lay off there for a second. Okay? Great game, guys. You're so cute. Anyways, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. It's my beautiful good looks here, of course. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyways, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. It farted. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more than I want to be in the same room as you, for real, and to feel your warmth, and to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. I feel like this could get coded like the girl in the red dress from The Matrix, right? Maybe we get something a little bit more intimate coded in for us, right? Only Monica. Is her hair moving, or is that just me losing my fucking mind? You know, it's around that time that everyone my year starts to think about college. Fun fact, if you close the game, you come right back to where you start up again. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job? Was he serious? I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. Like trade schools and stuff, you know? Freelance work. Industries that value skill and experience more than a formal education. She's dropping some truth bombs here. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. Morty. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business, communication, psychology. Not because they have an interest in these fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? The basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are just businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt, with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. I think it's going to start to get better soon. When did this game come out? I feel like it's repeating itself again. Until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. What's your favorite game? Persona. Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Oh, are you also gonna get stabby stabby? The end of my channel, eh? This is creeping me out. I know this is a video game, but this is creeping me the fuck out. Good. Good. Is there a button I'm supposed to hit again? Sometimes I think back to middle school. I can't even hit the skip button here. Click on. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like this is just like something else that's gonna go on. Yes, I will take a hint. Otherwise, we all know we will be here forever and ever and ever and ever. Forever. Just like Terry Funk's career. Forever. The game is stuck here because Monica was messing with the game. What if Monica wasn't around to mess with things? Wait. We need to delete Monica? Just like she deleted Sayori and Yuri? You're being serious. I legitimately have to quit out of the game, go into my files, just like she said, go under characters, and delete Monica. Matt Hardy Monica. Okay, how do I leave the game? Will she even let me quit? She let me quit. Okay, let me get my monitor up. There we go. Where the fuck are my game folders? Okay, or if you could just sit here, continue clicking on it. Okay, make sure the porno file is are hidden, right? Shit. Steam games? Steam apps? Common? Doki Doki Literature Club? That's what's in my download folder. Pretty boring stuff. Damn it, now I've gone back. Damn it, okay. Look, I have Genshin Impact there. Genshin Impact. We haven't played it yet, but it's there. Steam games, Steam apps. Common. Doki Doki Literature Club.
characters. So this is the file. There's a back button for a reason. Wait, there's a back button? Oh, you mean this? Okay. Uh, so that's Monica. We just want to hit that delete button, right? Delete, right? Delete System 32 while you're at it. All right. Does she keep coming back? No. Weird. There's literally no characters there. All right. Back we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. What the? Are you fucking kidding me right now? This is why this is a technical marvel? You're telling me. What's happening? You tell me. What's happening to me? It hurts. Great, now I found myself in an empty room. It hurts so much. Help me, Bastion. Hurry and help me. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Did you delete me? How could you? I feel bad. I feel really bad. How could you do this to me? Well, if I deleted you, you shouldn't even be able to be talking right now. But maybe there was a cache folder we should have got rid of too. You sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you. Can I change your butt? Can I change your butt? Yes. Oh, yes. We are not watching the Wiggles. Let me see if I can just fix that really quick. Okay, there you go. You win, okay? Let me, no. You stink like poo. Oh, you really stink. Oh, and the smile on your face is hilarious. You need a nap. Want a nap now? You need naps. I'm not even tickling you. God, why are you laughing? You have to take your diaper off. Stop it. Stop it. Hold on. No. Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me right now? Hold on, buddy. No! Hold on. No. You're gonna go for now. Nap time. Yes. There you go. I gotta wash my hands! Ow. Sorry, almost had to deal with a blowout for Christ's sakes. Jesus. Sorry about that. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Bastion, you completely, Morty, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Yellow? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Monica dies in the Yakuza 3. I've made up my mind. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but That was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then grr. What happened? Don't you joke about that, Y2 Cloud. Don't you joke about that. Hey, look, the game is fixed. Now, I look at the time, nearly 4 hours in. Was that the end of the act? A very good act? End of Act 3. How did I play 2 acts in one? 3 girls are vying for my attention. Not 4. Wow. Okay. Fast as fuck, boy. Act 3 is Monica World. Okay. Well, I could, but I gotta finish. I have until 3 p.m. I have until 3 p.m. If I start now, I'll finish it. Jordan could have spent hours in Monica World without. I would have. Don't forget, I would have been watching. I would have been clicking on the buttons of Yuri's coat in her ear for a fucking next 3 hours, and then I would have been stuck in Monica World, listening to how she would have loved to have spent the weekend with us together. I'd still, as much as I would like to continue the stream, I got some things to do, and I would love to continue the stream, but I feel like I don't want to rush anything. And I feel like just running into it in a final epilogue, one more go, would be a good wrap up for it. Is that okay with everybody? If I want to do it, I want to do it right. We'll work out another day that works for everybody and rabble on. I know. We all look. What I feel like what everyone's not doing is properly what everyone is not doing is properly applying the Jordan multiplier. I mean, someone could just come on into chat out of nowhere and get me started on something ridiculous, right? And then I'd be trying to rush myself to get the final act going, and dear God knows what happens during the credit sequence. Hey, look, I love staring at my walls too. All right, folks. Well, we've come to a consensus. Another great day. I did this to you. You did this to me. And I'll return with I'll return to this with the bad magnet. I'll return to this with the Babe magnet t-shirt. Because it's only fitting. Unless I get a new t-shirt that says something equally great. Or has anime on it.
The bib man. Strokes are still coming on through. Maybe that's the way that the world is coming back from my melon of getting injured, is that the strokes are starting to come back. I'm not sure if more of them are happening more frequently or not, but maybe that's me returning to my former self. Anyways, it's that time where we bid adieu and absolutely tell everyone to say it's time for me and Kenny Omega to say, as always, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye and good night. Bang. We'll probably see you tomorrow. Just not with this. We'll work it out with the Discord and all that jazz to figure out what can work for everybody. Wait! She's got a clip. Okay. We're gonna leave on a happy note, as they would say. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. See you later. Bye-bye. That's all, folks.